Stop. Don't panic. Remain calm. Just breathe. Your body is under attack.
What are her symptoms?
Trouble breathing, nausea, increased heart rate, dry throat.
High blood pressure? No. Diabetes? Any other symptoms?
Nausea, increased thirst, blurred vision, stomach pain, constant urge of urination.
Heat stroke?
She also sometimes vomits and wheezes.
What could she have?
It looked like a crackhead to me who got hold to the wrong stuff.
She's fading. I'm starting depressions.
Step back. Charge. She's still coding. Charge to 150.
Clear.
We have a pulse.
What were her symptoms again?
Sweaty palms, fatigue.
Wait. I know what was wrong with her.
What?
She was giving a presentation.
As dramatic as that seems, learning how to give a presentation is very essential for business professionals. Hi, my name is Joy Jones, and I will teach you some points on how to give an amazing presentation. Now, first things first, I'm going to give you two presentations. Presentation A and Presentation B. Now, for Presentation A, it is basically what not to do in a presentation. Many people starting off may do these basic mistakes or just struggle in these areas. Right now, we're just going to critique Presentation A and learn from that. Let's start, shall we? And pay very close attention.
Here's oh man, I'm sorry guys. Just woke up. Here's our product. It's called cutthroat knives. Yeah, wait, is it what was it called again? Oh yeah, Cutco knives. The product is Cutco knives. And basically, this is not your average knife. It's more than a butter knife, I guess. You can this knife can slice through some stuff, you know, and you can chop things that you need to get chopped very easily. Hold up. Yeah, hey. Oh yeah, I'll come meet you later.
First of all, what is he wearing, sis? Okay. We're not even going to get into that for right now, all right? Let me put this down. Let's get to the nitty gritty. First of all, he didn't even introduce himself. Like, who is this dude? He gives us no credibility. How can we trust him? You get it? You're seeing the little things that the basic things people forget. Introduction is very important, okay? Now, we're going to also go to what he is wearing. Wrinkly shirt, holes in his shoes. No. He has a hat on and a book sack. First of all, hats in business, they do not go together. Big no, do not do that. Not only does it have a book sack on, it's a Mario Kart book sack. Don't even show up like that, okay? He also has horrible body language. Body language is also another way of communication. It also just shows if you're here, present. Right now, it does not look like he is present. He also has like hunched shoulders, very not confident. Let's just say that. He's not confident at all. His voice is very low. And also, what was that phone call? That is very disrespectful. Do not make sure your phone is off. That could be a big mistake that some people forget. It shows that you're being disrespectful and you're not valuing the people's time that you are offering your service to. So we're going to finish this one out and see what else.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of something. I'll call you later. All right. Bye. I'm sorry, guys. Where was I? Yeah, and this product here, yeah, you know, it's very neat. Like I said, you can chop almost anything with it to get the job done. You mean, you even have some cool merchandise with scissors. Yeah. Yeah, and so, who would, like to join us?
There is so much going on wrong with this picture, as you can see. Like I said, the body language was horrendous. He was taking out a wedgie. I mean, like, that's disgusting. Another thing he did, you could tell he was not prepared. He was basically having his notes as a crutch the entire time. Not saying that you can't have a little note card to help you with different things, but he was looking down the whole time. He was not confident. His voice was very unsteady. He did not have good eye contact. He didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't even know the name of what he was trying to sell. I mean, do you get it? Make sure you become prepared. I said, especially internationally. When you go in, even learning customs is very important. So we're going to go to presentation B, which will tell you what to do in a presentation and how you can become an effective speaker. Let's do it.
Good morning. Hi, how is everybody? Great. My name is Jasmine Jones, and I am just so thrilled to be here today. I mean, I am so excited to have this opportunity to come before you. First of all, let me tell you, thank you for your time. I promise you it will not be wasted because I have a treat for you. That's right. You and you. Yep, I sure do. I am here today to talk to you about the Cutco Knife Company. But before I get into all the particulars and try and convince you why you need to spend more money on something else to put in your house, I really want to just share a personal story and a connection that I think can resonate with each and every one of you. So I grew up in the South. I remember summers, with the big family, mom and dad, and we just, it really, in the South, if anybody from the South, you? Yes, so you know, in our summers, it can be long days, and just gathering the family around for a meal is really, really important. So whenever we gather for a meal and we have everybody over, even inviting over neighbors or just other people, it's always important to have the food ready on time and just to have something where everybody can share in. So I remember my mother actually did not own a set of Cutco knives. We had some dull knives and different things, and it caused, just to be honest with you, a lot of little accidents here and there. And then also, it just took so much time to cut things whenever you're not doing it efficiently. And so I do remember one day there was a young college student. They were traveling around the neighborhood, and they were coming and saying, hey, introduce themselves. I'm here to sell Cutco knives. And my parents and I remember specifically them also sharing a story about their family, sharing about why it's so important to have something that you can share with others. And they came and they demonstrated, guys. I gotta show you this. I mean, it is literally incredible. So we have a wide range of different tools that you can use, different knives to accomplish different purposes. And so this one is our bread knife. As you can see, it has a nice sleek exterior. And actually what's really, really great about the handle of this is the metal, you'll never get any kind of like splintering or anything like that.
We are going to pause. So right here, we can see that this lady is an amazing speaker. She draws you in. Did you catch that? She introduced herself. She brought everyone in. Everyone's like, okay, who is this Jasmine? She gave credibility. She showed what Cutco is about. Then, do you see her wardrobe? She has something nice on, very sleek. Black is a really nice thing. You can wear all black. That's really nice. She also has some heels on. Her makeup is done nice, not too much, but it's well done. Also, you see her voice projection, the way she moves in the room. She also brought in a story. People love a connection. Actually, studies show that giving a connection is an emotional type of pull, and people will be more pulled to buy a product or to be invested in something. So she gave a problem and she gave a solution. So now people are more intrigued and wanting to do it. She is such a great speaker, and I'm going to let her finish out right here.
And the design also, if you really, I remember this specifically, one of the things that stood out to me is that whenever you are so I know I said this is a bread knife, but for the sake of really demonstrating to you the point I'm trying to make about these wonderful stems here, is that even if you take one of our knives where you're cutting meat, how the blood kind of runs down and things like that. Well, we used to have wooden handles. And so, that the blood would actually get kind of soak up into the wood. And even though, you clean it and you use really good dishwashing liquid and things like that, it doesn't necessarily, disinfect and get all of that blood out that's been soaked in. And so I really, really appreciated having a handle like this that I knew would never soak up any of the blood. It would clean off real easy. Nice, sleek design. You see the teeth accomplishing their specific purposes. And then this here, y'all. Seriously, it doesn't matter if you have a big kitchen, a small kitchen, something like this holder, you can keep on a countertop, or you can even kind of stow it away in a cabinet. But without further ado, I know I can talk a lot. I really just want to hear from you. What are your questions? What are your concerns? And then also just kind of share with you our package deal, because we have something really special specifically for you today for coming out. We really appreciate you. We'd love for you to be a part of the Cutco family.
Like I said, amazing how she draws the people in. She talks about you want this. She's trying to oh, okay, what am I missing out on? She makes this about yourself. It's not about her. It's about you and that product. It brings you in. Like I said, she moved really well. You can tell her confidence. She knew what she was talking about. She probably rehearsed this tons of times. She knew what she was selling to the people, and she made people feel confident that they could trust her. So like I said, these points will help you become a proficient speaker in business, okay? So keep on practicing, keep on learning, learn from these tips, and I know you will become an efficient presenter in business.